here we are, love. We are attending tea time. 8 minutes past brillig. A little bit of Jabberwocky for those who speak with a nonsensical dialect. I am sure that you will all enjoy this special moment, as I'm here in my pajamas and my damn shirt. And Hen is preparing our evening tea. In that way, we are all able to enjoy ourselves this posh moment. And poshness is always the key to success. Look, I got a hint. Look at the bunny. He's so cute. Sorry, she's. I'm not doing either of them. Yes, I know you are, but what am I? Rose. Yeah, Hen has some really cute bunnies. She really does. I wish they could lay Cadbury eggs. I love bunnies. I had one that was just a few months ago from turning up. Oh, I'm sorry, Rose. I'm sure it was a beautiful bunny. What color was the bunny? Was it like one of Hen's? Was it a black bunny, brown bunny, spotted bunny, blue bunny? Same breed as Hen's, but it was mostly brown with a few specks of black. Oh, awesome. Stop squirming so much. I'm anxious. I can't help it. Why you gotta be so mean? Should probably share this on Twitter as well. I'm gonna do that right now. It's starting soon. Be patient. She's just slowly preparing the tea. I already shared the link to Twitter, so and Discord, so hopefully we get a few more interesting participants. Did a few interesting activities today. Played cards with Hen. Played casino. We played Crazy Eights, Rummy, and 21. And I'll later teach her how to play President, which is something that I used to play a lot in my middle school and high school years. I was decent at the game, but wasn't the best. But it was exciting. No strip poker, sadly, but that'll be for another time. What is President? So President, it's kind of similar to Crazy Eights, except what you do is like you play cards in a sequence, and then when you get like the same sequence, then like what you do is you have a guy skip over. For God's sake, Romer. You know me. I'm a pervert. Gotta save the strip poker for a special occasion. Yeah, so anyway, in regards to what President is, it's basically a game where you just play cards in sequence. So it's like you can play like 1, 2, then someone plays a 3, and then a 4, and then you could burn cards, and then you just play another sequence, then another sequence, then another sequence. It's been like 15 years since I played that game. Gotta replay it again soon. It's a relatively easy game. And you know, usually you play with more than 3 ranks. So you usually go with like president, then neutral, and then ass. Or if you're playing with 5 people, it'd be president, vice president, ass. Sorry, president, vice president, neutral, vice ass, and then ass. And then if you did 7, it would be like president, vice president, secretary, neutral, mild ass, vice ass, and ass. Okay, I made up that last part, but that's usually how it works. Hello, Savage. How are you? ¿Cómo está mi amigo? ¿Es bueno? Ah, muy bien. I've been practicing a bit of my Spanish in case I'm planning to go to Mexico. So, been working that up a bit on my what do they call it? My idioma. I think that's what they call a language in Spanish, idioma. So, gotta practice that up a bit. All right, and hey, Rose, yes, we need more people. We need more people to stare at my beautiful feet because it's so good. Oh yeah, I just noticed I got a bit of a bruise on my left toe, on my right big toe. Yeah, I think someone might have stepped on it on purpose. Hello, Sherry. How are you? Svej de dobro, moj velike sise. Ew, feet. Oh, quiet, you. You will be hypnotized by my feet. You will develop a foot fetish. And we are about to start.
Oh, you really live streaming?
Yeah.
With me in my pajamas.
Behave, please. This is just a pre-intro of our 1 hour prior to brillig tea time.
Pardon?
Well, brillig is around 4 p.m., right?
Okay.
So, and right now it's 3:22, so it's about 38 minutes before brillig. That's when we're doing our tea time. I didn't step on that side, so it ain't me at least. Okay, whatever you say, Rose. Whatever you say.
I need to get past. I've still got a plan of something not to have enough food.
No worries, no worries. Yep. Actually, I think it could have been the right toe. I don't know. I mean, maybe it was. Yeah, if you did step on it, then it was probably by accident. So it's all good. I'm just glad that we got a few people already coming on to be able to enjoy this posh moment.
That's not fair. You're not on camera.
Not to worry. Well, I mean, if it was behind the scenes, I'd be on camera. But we'll take selfies, not to worry. We shall take selfies. With your phone, at least. Oh, look at this. Look at these teacups. Little poshness over here. Just wondering about the beautiful life that we are able to live in such a fine country right now. It's quite lovely, isn't it? Isn't it? I used to actually do a lot of tea time when I came to London about 5 years ago with my mom. We went to a couple of restaurants in London, but damn, were the sandwiches expensive. £20 for tea, crumpets, and sandwiches.
There's no crumpets.
I know. I'm just saying. I'm talking about when I was here in London last time when I was eating when they gave us the tea and sandwiches. 20 pounds for per person.
Yeah, it's not costing either.
That's a relief. We got the milk. Oh, you love milk, Rose. Good old milk. Unfortunately, it's not in a spherical shape, but that's okay.
Yeah.
And we got ourselves some sugar. Very good. Gotta make it nice and sweet. And here we are. Ooh, the tray. Hello, hello.
Well, I do actually have ceramic ones. But
Holy crap. Oh, this is great. Now it feels like I'm in an actual restaurant. Wow.
There we go.
This is great. See, something like this is gorgeous. This is something that I wish like all of us could like do together. Like everyone in the chat. So we have Roses in the chat, Sherry's in the chat, and Savage.
Hello, Savage.
Yeah, look at this. Man, I actually feel like I'm in a restaurant right now. This is great.
By the way, actual napkins are, so you're having kitchen rolls.
That's okay. We'll just improvise.
I have got some, just like where they are.
Sherry says she wished she was there too. Well, hopefully what we can do is maybe crowdfund a ticket, like a one-way ticket from Sherry to get out of New York.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's just do it. So what kind of tea have you brewed for us,
Just
Hen?
normal British tea.
Normal British tea. How posh. How
nice
posh.
Colour.
Oh. No poppycock about it. Hen says, sorry, Savage says hi to you, Hen.
Hello, Savage.
All right.
I wish I wasn't on camera in my pajamas.
Hey, I'm in my pajamas too, so you know.
We're having a lazy day.
That's okay. Well, we can still be lazy while being posh.
There's nothing posh about this.
Yeah, it is. It's so posh. Feels like, 5 years ago when I was in those restaurants, like gnawing on crumpets and sandwiches.
The only thing that's made this posh is I've got the cups and saucers and teapot out.
See? Exactly. There you go.
So in your sandwiches you have you've got cheese, tomato, cucumber, you've got corned beef, tomato, cucumber, you've got ham and pickle.
Ooh, pajama tea time indeed. Yes, Savage. See? We're making our own tea time now.
We're having a pajama day.
We're having a pajama day, exactly.
Although Roma's had a pajama day every day since he's been here.
Well, minus yesterday.
Minus yesterday when he was digging in the garden.
Yep, I don't regret it. It was nice to work out in the garden. Just doing,
to work.
Putting me to work.
He's got to earn his keep.
Yep, I got to earn my keep, and I also have to pay back for all the times that that you made me food and provided me very posh service.
You made food as well.
Sometimes.
You've been making lunch most days.
Some days, yeah.
And I've been making dinner most days. Whereas today I'm doing lunch and you're doing dinner. Is that right?
I think that's fair.
I think that's fair.
Oh, Savage says he'd love to try British tea. Oh, it is delicious, Savage.
Have you tried it yet?
I have. Let us do a toast.
Chin up.
Chin up.
Chin up, chappy.
Chin up for a chinwag.
Chin up, chappy.
Yep. And chin chimney cherry. Oh, that is delicious. That is delicious tea.
Did you put sugar in?
I put sugar and milk.
Cool.
So what are you making for dinner tonight, Romer? What am I making? That is an excellent question. We had toad in the hole. We had what was it? an omelet made of mushrooms.
That you made.
Yeah. Well, actually, I made what was it? I made an omelet on the first night, which was the tomatoes, cheese, onion,
Chive.
and chives. And I also made what was it? So I made an omelet, and then what I'm thinking of making is like we could do pasta. We'll make some pasta. I got shredded cheese. I'm gonna make some. I think we have like what was it? Like a spiral shaped pasta, like a fusilli. Yeah. Yep, we could do that. We have some tomato sauce, and then we can mix in a bit of
some mincemeat in as well.
And we got mincemeat, so we can mix in some mincemeat, making a bit of a carbonaro.
Bolognese.
Bit of bolognese, like make some bolognese about it. So we'll do that, and mix in some herbs as well, like the bay leaves, just to keep it nice and fresh.
And glad to see some fresh tomatoes.
Glad to see Hen enjoying time with Romer and soon with everyone else. Well, semi-enjoyable. Don't forget to
fuck off.
Don't forget to eat too, dear. I know multitasking isn't your strong suit. Well, I don't need to multitask. That's the best thing. So which sandwich is this? This is with
Is that the ham?
I think it's the ham.
Ham and pickle.
Ham and pickle.
Ham and Branston pickle.
It feels just like a proper tea time sandwich.
I've got to buy more butter though.
Not to worry. At least we're putting it to good use. Wait, you guys would have cucumbers as well. Cucumber sandwiches, right?
We've got cucumber in the other
Very good. Excellent. We're all set.
I don't actually know anyone that eats cucumber on its own in a sandwich.
Oh, a lot of Eastern Europeans do. What we do is we cut them in fours. So we don't cut them in circles. We cut them in fours. And then we sprinkle some salt on top. Rose actually finds in her country, salt on cucumbers is taboo.
Oh.
Yeah. And the way that they eat eggs is they actually don't eat eggs with mustard either.
No, not really.
What? That's such a good thing. I always eat my eggs, my hard-boiled eggs with mustard.
No. Mayonnaise. Egg and mayonnaise here.
Well, we just do that too.
Yeah. Or my mum used to do it with butter. She'd mash it with butter and salt.
What Russians do, my mom does, she makes a Russian egg salad. She mixes in eggs, mayo, pickles, carrots. What else? What else does she mix in? So yeah, I said pickles, eggs, mayonnaise, peas, carrots, and it's
that's really Eastern European though, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
So because my son's ex-partner was Romanian, and I think there's a lot of very similar, because she made potato salad on Christmas, and it was like, what is this? What is this?
What is this?
I think it had raisins in it. It was like, when I tasted it, it was so sweet. I'm like, no, I'm sorry, I've tried it, and it had pickles in it as well. And I'm like, I've tried it. I'm like, yeah, sorry, I've tried, but it's not for me, I'm afraid.
No.
So cake-wise, you've got mini Battenbergs.
Yep, mini Battenbergs.
Viennese swirls.
Viennese swirls.
Walnut cake.
Walnut
and
cake.
Then mini cupcakes.
And mini cupcakes.
Just a small selection.
Well, small diverse selection. I'm just going to switch to camera mode. Okay, I am back. So yeah, we just had to do a few selfies. So did I just manage to turn it all off? Well, as long as I didn't turn you off, then that's what matters. Okay, we got 5 people in the chat now, so that's good.
There we go.
We got Rose. We got I'm assuming Savage is still on, and then Sherry. Sherry's making breakfast as well. That's good.
So this is afternoon tea.
This is afternoon tea. Oh, Rose says you always turn me off. Touche, touche. Oh, please.
I'm beginning to like Rose a lot.
That's what they all say. Whenever they're you're not you don't like Rose. You just use anything to go against me. See, she doesn't even try to hide it. Mm. 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 This is great.
I'm going to make an apple crumble tomorrow.
Apple crumble, really?
Mm. Well, we've got to use up all them apples that I bought. They're not there.
Oh,
I put in the kitchen. All the
you put
apples
in the
that
kitchen.
I bought that
Okay.
you won't eat it.
Oh, Rose loves your bunnies.
Oh, you showing the rabbits?
Yeah, I showed them before, like before you came in.
They're not my bunnies.
They're not your bunnies. They are
My son's bunnies.
your son's bunnies. And what are their names? You know one of them.
No, I got them right. Nova.
Nova.
And what did I say the other day?
Raven.
Raven.
Mm-hmm.
Nova and Raven. You can tell I care a lot about them. Can you?
They're quite nice, though.
Yeah, they're all right.
They can be a little noisy, especially when they suck the bottle.
When they try to dig up the bottom of the cage, which they can't dig up because it's plastic.
Mm-hmm. Rose actually had a pet rabbit.
Yeah.
Pet bunny. A few months from turning 11 before he passed away.
That's a good age for a rabbit.
Yeah.
Am I directly on camera while I'm eating?
No, you're not.
Thank you.
Rose says they're adorable.
No, they're not mine. They are adorable.
Mm-hmm.
But somehow I've ended up looking after them and they're not mine.
There we go.
You can twist it.
Oh, you can twist it. Beautiful. Oh boy. Careful with the choice of words.
At least them two aren't rampant like the two we had before, which were boys.
Oh, you had boys before, huh?
Well, we had 3 before. Well, 1 girl and 2 boys, but the boys were in a separate enclosure to the girl. But the boys were brothers. That like to
biological brothers, very good.
like to having fun with each other. There was a lot of romping going on that shouldn't be going on because they're both male.
Oh dear. Oh boy, fan service for all the fans of same-sex relationships. Oh, hers were castrated. She castrated her bunnies.
Well, we got them as adults. We adopted them, so.
Oh, they were adopted. Okay, very good.
And then the girl one we got as a baby, and that was the first one we had.
Oh, awesome.
The rabbit we had was called Honeysuckle, but we just called her Honey.
Honeysuckle.
Honeysuckle.
Kind of like a bumblebee.
And when we adopted the boys, they had really boring names. I think they were like Oscar and Rupert or something like that.
Rupert.
So we changed their names to fit in more with Honey. So we had Gummy because he had no teeth.
Gummy. Wow.
Had no teeth.
No teeth.
And Toffee because he was a sort of brownie. So Gummy, Toffee, and Honey.
Yeah. Rose says that she actually has the same brands of rabbits you did. It was a brown rabbit with black speckled spots.
Yeah, them ones are mini lop stroke Netherland dwarf, I think. I don't know. Or they could be Rex.
Okay.
I know he wanted. So my son had a list of what he wanted in a rabbit. He wanted it to be black. He wanted it to be a dwarf, Netherland dwarf. We ended up with 2 rabbits. He only wanted one. And they're not black, and they're not Netherland dwarf.
They're mixed. One of them's mixed.
They're mixed. They've both got yeah. If you notice, they've both got one ear that lops down.
So one of them lopped down, and the other one's up.
Yeah.
Aren't there also like flying rabbits, like winged ones as well?
Winged rabbits.
You never heard of a winged rabbit?
No.
Yeah, they have like these like appendages that look like wings, but they don't actually fly. I wish they could.
No, never heard of that.
That'd be cool. I wish I had a flying rabbit that could just deliver me Cadbury eggs.
Walnut cake is my favourite cake.
Really? What do you like about walnut cake so much? I'll try a piece.
The flavour, the texture. It's a moist cake, but then you get these little chunks of the walnut in it. It's a little bit of that crunch stuff.
Okay. Rose says, if I translate the breed we had, they would say it's called a Holland lap. Sorry, a Holland lop.
Yeah, so yeah, it's a mix. So the Netherlands, obviously, dwarf, and then the lopid, yeah. Top up my tea, do you want to?
Or a dwarf ram.
Do you want a tea topped?
Absolutely. Top my tea.
I'll play mum.
Thank you, Mommy.
You might have to fill up the can again, the pot again.
There we are. There's still 2 sandwiches left. Here you go.
Oh, I'm okay for sandwiches. Pass me the milk, please.
Here, certainly.
Thank you.
Let's try her out. This is fun. You know, this should be like a regular thing.
Well, I used to host tea parties as part of the non-profit thing I held. It was we used to do tea parties as fundraisers. Hence why I have lots of tea sets.
Right.
And I do have the proper ceramic cake stands, but they're in a box somewhere hidden away. Which I made myself.
Really? This is really good cake. Yeah, walnut cake is very good.
As long as you're not allergic to nuts. I should check these things. But at least I told you what was in it. If you were allergic to nuts, you wouldn't have had it.
Rose says it's a very cute tea set, especially with the unicorns and the rainbows.
That was just picked up this morning as a what have I got an option of this, or I can't remember what the other one was. Can't remember. But I must have about 40 cups and saucers.
40. Wow.
And when I used to do the tea parties.
Yeah. You should do it again, like do like a virtual one, or like have a live one where we have like more people from our streams meet in real life.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, like, you know how we're doing one right now live?
Get them to make their own cups of tea.
Yeah. Yeah, we could do that. Because I've got green tea packets that I could just make green tea out of, and then get some desserts and make some sandwiches. But mine will probably be extra greasy and filled with eggs. It definitely won't be as light as this one. And then, like, we could just talk like we're talking now. Because this is pretty engaging. I'm not going to lie. Like, the way that we're doing this, like, it feels like, you know, it's very productive, very, we're engaging in a very posh conversation.
But there are, what was I going to say? There are whole streams dedicated to people eating while they're talking on camera.
Yeah, but are they doing something like this though?
No.
That's the thing, exactly. we could just do like a virtual tea time, and then like we could just like talk about all kinds of things.
Yeah.
We can like rotate a bit, like so we're doing this, and then hey, we can even do it with like with say with Carrie or Tanya or Cherry, and then anyone else like who's in the UK area, or even like make up our own ones, like when we're by ourselves.
So yeah, so I would sit here like drinking tea, and they would sit there drinking tea.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
we'll both drink tea together.
And you both drink tea together, and then like someone could like stream it, or like you guys could like stream each other, and then just like sort of talk about like events, all kinds of things.
So a very British thing.
Exactly.
Because us Brits do nothing but drink tea and chat.
Well, I mean, in Eastern Europe, it's pretty much the same thing in Eastern Europe. What most people do, like for social gatherings, is in Serbia we have a place in like a little like meeting center in Belgrade called Knez Mihailov. What that is it's just like a lot of like cafes where people meet up, and what they do is they usually order like coffee, or they order Coke or Sprite, and then they just like talk nonstop while also lighting up a cigarette. But this is like a little bit more posh. Yeah, they don't serve like stuff like this. If we wanted food, we would just order like, beef sausages or cevape and just stuff ourselves. Cevape, and then we serve it with like a very thick fat cream called kaymak, which is very, very easy for you to gain weight from. Oh, yep. Rose is asking, did she mean the mukbang videos? Those are usually the mukbang videos. Those are usually pretty nasty.
Yeah.
What are those mukbang videos?
Rose can explain.
Please do, Rose. I would love to know. Yep, you were gonna say something?
No, do not ask me to talk while I've got a bit of Viennese swell in my mouth.
Didn't know you had one. All good.
What was I saying?
Oh.
Yeah, so obviously afternoon tea like this is an everyday thing, but it used to be. Used to be. In posh houses anyway.
No.
But even if it wasn't like this, most houses would have a light snack, sort of about 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Right.
And it would be a sandwich, yeah. My kids used to come over from school and they'd have a snack, and then they'd have their dinner later.
It's just like Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah.
Except that's a little bit more stranger. But and then there's also Lewis Carroll's Jabberwocky, where they mention tea time called brillig. 'Twas brillig and Don through Wayne through the tittle-toes or something. A lot of gibberish language.
Yeah. I think I might need to. Yeah, I'm going to top of the teapot.
It's all right. Okay, Savage is refreshed now. Excellent.
Cool.
Es bueno, mi amigo. What's that?
Back in a moment.
Talk
to your fans.
They're your fans too,
Yes, they are.
Yeah, so this is really good. Yeah, the walnut cake was delicious. Still need to try the Vienna swirl and that and these. And I'm pretty sure I'll get diabetes by the end of this stream. I think then.
I just want to point something out.
Sure, go ahead.
So this is special occasion. That is everyday use.
Yeah.
Normally, and that's actually small. Normally, Brits use a big cup for their tea. That's quite a small mug. But yeah, that's normal everyday use. Is that size?
That's okay.
Right.
I don't mind.
And I don't actually drink much tea, do I? How much tea have you seen me drink since you've been here?
Not much.
No, it's probably the first cup of tea I've had since you've been here.
Well, I mean, we all need our tea for our immune system,
Mm-hmm.
especially green tea or chrysanthemum. So this is the Vienna swirl, huh?
Yes.
Let's try it out.
Vienna is strong. But yeah.
Mm. 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 Mm.
It's like a shortbready type biscuit.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
But a little bit softer, I would say, than a shortbread.
Usually I'm not a fan of like the jelly,
Mm-hmm.
especially when it's like, you know, those cookies with like the middle center.
Yeah, that's jam, not jelly.
Yeah, this is better.
Mm-hmm.
This is way better because like it's like better packed. Let's see. They look delicious, and you always eat a lot of sweets from her. Yeah, no thanks. Yeah, no thanks to you, Rose. Look at how many sweets we had. We had like, we actually had this chocolate that we tried over there, and it looked like, you know what bugles are, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she like those things are called they're called oh my god, it starts with an S. What it is, it's bugles coated with chocolate, and it has like a salty and a sweet taste to it.
Oh,
but it's extremely addicting. Rose will know what it's called. You know what it's called. Like we ate those, started with an S, and my god, were they addicting. I definitely recommend trying that if you're in Sweden. Or I could just bring you some more Swedish sweets.
You could, if you go back to Sweden.
Absolutely.
If she accepts you back there.
Oh, she'll accept me back, but I think the key thing is going to be the timing, because it's easier to go to Sweden when it's the summertime as opposed to the winter. Because February is the worst time to travel to Sweden. Yeah. Not to mention, most of their cottages are closed for service.
So, how many hours daylight do you have at the moment, Rose? The closer you get to the North Pole, the less daylight you have during the winter and more daylight you have during the summer. Because I went to Finland in May one year, and I went into a nightclub. It was pure daylight.
I don't remember which one that was. Oh, come on. Yes, you do. Come on. The bugle ones. That was like chocolate coated, like a cone. You know which one I'm talking about. All right.
So this is marzipan on the outside.
Ooh, marzipan. It's the last time I tried marzipan was when I was in London last time.
Okay.
Let's try it out again. Oh, yeah. This one's got like an almond taste to it. Very bitter. Yeah.
It's not bitter, it's sweet. Okay.
Bittersweet. It's bittersweet.
These are very sweet.
Yeah.
The lime chocolates I gave you were very bitter. It's an acquired taste. If you don't like it, leave it. You don't have to eat it all.
It's like it's kind of like when I keep eating apricot kernels. It's just got this like really bitterness to it.
Some people love marzipan, but a lot of people hate it.
Yeah.
So you're a disliker of marzipan.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna be a disliker. Sorry, him.
That's fine.
So here's what she says. She says the sun goes up before 8 a.m. and it goes down at around 5 p.m. Which sounds about right.
Yeah. So you're not that much, because you're quite low in Sweden. Obviously, higher up in Sweden, it's going to be much shorter. Oh yeah,
because where I stayed with Rose, this is like more of the central, southwestern central part of Sweden, whereas the Gothenburg, that's like somewhere in central Sweden. She's further down.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's what they're called. They're called smash.
Okay.
They're called smash. So yeah, it's made from corn, just like bugles, but then it's got then they coat it in chocolate, and it's got like a sweet and sweet and salty taste.
Cool. You get pretzels like that, don't you? They're salty.
Yeah, chocolate coated pretzels, exactly. It's just like that, except it's with bugles. All right.
She's got the cupcakes to try now.
I'm gonna be in a diabetic coma soon.
You can always pause. You don't have to eat it all in one go.
I live more south in Sweden, yes. Not further down, but further inland.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's that's, I would say, where you flew out from is pretty much level with where Margot lives in Scotland. If you went across the map, they're about the same height.
Scotland is more is northwest of here, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
no.
No. But on the map, if you look at the globe, where you flew out from in Sweden,
right,
is at about the same height, at the same level on the map as where Margot lives. So they probably get about the same daylight. I get a bit more daylight than Margot does.
Okay, well then, yeah, it would be like the similar relationship with Margot was the airport where I landed on in Gothenburg, and then where we went, it would be no, wait, we were heading northwest. Went from the airport that we landed on.
Let's see what Rose says.
Let's see what Rose says exactly.
If you're higher up or lower down.
Yeah, well, I mean, she's lower down from the airport. I know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's not in Gothenburg. She's in a different city. Yeah, she's a suburb of Gothenburg.
So she's south of Gothenburg.
Correct.
So therefore, yes, it'll be like coming down to me.
Yes. Depending on which airport I land on, or if I was coming down from Margot to see you.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But but compared to Margot, like Margot's like a little bit way further down, because we're like, she's like what, a 4-hour drive.
Oh no, more than that.
More than that, yeah. It says here it's the exact same here as in Gothenburg. Okay, there we go. Very good.
Yeah.
We shall now try the lemon cake. All right. Ooh, look at that artificiality.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh my god, the frosting's as hard as a rock.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
It really isn't.
All right. That's okay.
Yeah, they're not great. I make better cakes than that.
Oh yeah, I make way better cupcakes than this.
Yeah.
Once you try my cream cheese cupcakes, you'll be like a diabetic in the best way possible.
Yeah, no, they're not great. They're not awful, but they're not great.
Don't just eat the frosting. I just put the whole cupcake in my mouth.
Yeah, he did, but
Dave?
But you are meant to do the cake and the frosting together.
Yeah, I know. It's just like the way it was wrapped up, and since I was, holding the phone in one hand. We have any tea left?
Yes, I just chopped it up.
Okay, very good. I'll take some more. And that's good. I'll eat it raw. I'll drink it raw this time.
Right, without the sugar.
Yeah, first bite was only frosting. Yeah, no, duh. Of course. Oh yeah, it's way better without the sugar.
Right. You don't have to have sugar in tea.
Exactly. Yeah, I like this tea. I like London tea. I like green tea, and I like chrysanthemum.
I've never tried chrysanthemum.
Yeah, it's a very juicy. It's a very juicy tea.
You had mint tea the other day.
I did. I like mint tea, but I also like black tea, oolong specifically. When I was in Beijing, they had a tea course as part of the what was it, when I was traveling to Beijing with my mom at a dental conference.
Yeah.
And one of the tours, like, we did a lot of things. Like, we went around Beijing, we checked out a lot of where they make the jade stones. And then also a lot about, like, different artifacts which were made from different dynasties, like the Ming dynasty, the Han dynasty. And then we also got to see how they created silk, like using silkworms to make, like, mattresses, pillows, all sort of fabrics. I even bought a couple of pajamas there, which are made of 100% silk. And yeah, one of them like
You're
had
not wearing them now.
no, it's definitely not it. So, like the ones that I actually bought from I actually bought two things. So one of them was a Simpsons tie that was made out of silk.
Okay.
And then there was one, and then a pair of pajamas which had stars and moons, and it was all black. That one I also got out of pure silk.
Cool.
And then what else did I have? And then along the way, once we visited that, then that's where we did our tea course, and we tried different kinds of teas. Like they gave us like 12 different teas to try, and one of them happened to be black tea. We had oolong, we had green tea, we had orange tea, we had blueberry tea. We had all kinds of teas.
Yeah.
You name it, they had it. And the way that we tasted it was like so like fresh. You could smell that it was fresh, that they didn't put any preservatives in there.
They tend to also, with a tea that is more seeping, isn't it?
It is.
Still has the bits.
It has the bit, exactly. Yes, especially the black tea. You could see like the bits like just coming along. You could see how they didn't, you know, like they kept it like raw inside, and that's what like makes it more like, you know, authentic, more.
So we call this British tea or English tea or
yeah,
but it's not, because
no,
tea isn't a national. It isn't a part of this country.
Right.
Most English tea will be mainly Assam based.
Assam.
Yeah.
Okay, because I know there's what's called the British East India Company.
Okay.
Which I know that, you know, because India is part of the British Empire, they made a lot of, they're associated with like a lot of tea as well.
Yeah.
And not sure about, yeah, I know they have that, and there's also the Dutch East India Company. I know Netherlands, like a lot of like tea is associated with India, like a lot of connections between British and the Dutch.
Yeah, India is India or China, although most of our tea, I think our tea is imported from India. But yeah, China's the other place that.
Oh yeah, no, China's the big one, especially with the black tea, the oolong. One of my favorites. I even like they even gave us like a free package of like oolong tea for us to try.
We used to sing a song at school. It was called "My Ship Sailed from China." It's my ship sailed from China with a cargo of tea, all laden with presents for you and for me. He brought me a hat, just imagine my bliss. I know, fan. I can't remember the words. He brought me a fan, just imagine my bliss. When I found myself fanning like this. And then it's a comb when I found. Yeah. Yeah, you do all the action. But
cool. Bravo. Bravo.
Bravo. I'm embarrassing myself.
Okay.
But it just reminded me, you know, when you talk about China and India and tea, but we always used to sing that song at school. One of the actions. And
then another part of it when I went to Beijing was calligraphy. They actually, you also got to do calligraphy while drinking the tea, and part of it involved you could actually write down like different kanji characters for what your name is in Chinese, well, Mandarin Chinese that is, and then your last name as well. And you only need like, you know, 3 characters to make your name.
Did you do an actual tea ceremony while you was there?
It wasn't a tea ceremony. It was just like more of a sampling. Yeah. I wish it was a tea ceremony. That'd be interesting.
It's very ritual the way they make their tea, isn't it?
Oh yes. Did you ever rewatch the stream from last night after you went to sleep, Hen?
I was watching some of it, yes, this morning. Well, I fell asleep listening to it, but Rebecca was still on when I fell asleep. And then I watched it back, and I'm yeah. In fact, I made a comment on it this afternoon. I'm like, wow, you went on for another hour and a half without actually saying anything. They were talking, but they weren't really. There was no real conversation going on between them. It was, Fanta knows how to do that sharing thing. I've taught her before. Alway wanted to share some of his pictures. And he goes, if I share it, can you show it? And she's like, I think so, but you have to come into the stream again twice. So it'd be you and no. He just shares it, and then his picture's behind, and it's almost like she's invited him in again, but She got it wrong.
Oh, she says it was a lot of fun, actually.
It was, but they talked just nothing. There was no. I was watching it. They were reacting to the chat mainly, to be honest with you. And you lot in the chat were being very naughty. And
of course,
I didn't watch it all, but did Warvo stand up? That's what I want to know. Did he stand up?
Oh God. Knowing the kind of person he is, probably not.
Probably not. You turn the camera off every time you need to stand up. I know he did.
Oh, thank God.
No. And there was a new person in my chat when I wasn't there.
Yeah, what was her name?
I can't remember now.
Was that the one that was when I was there?
No.
No, this is someone else.
This was like early hours this morning.
Okay.
After I'd gone to bed.
So I got you.
Someone...
No, he sadly didn't stand up. Oh boy. You perverts.
They are all perverts. I'm not taking the blame for that one. It was all the chat. All the chat.
All the chat, indeed.
They're trying to find out whether he wears anything below the camera.
Very good. And it was Dennis. Dennis. He wanted to join the quiz. He probably. Oh, yeah. Oh, that would have been great.
Yeah, he came in saying, "When's the quiz starting?" You're about 5 hours too late, mate.
Yeah. Well, we can do it. Well, we're gonna make another quiz. Like, I'm gonna make another quiz since I'll probably stay here at least until Friday. Yeah. And yeah, I'll make another quiz. I'll make it. Mine? That is no, that's a shopping cart.
Oh, okay.
2 shopping carts.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll make another quiz. I'll make it easier this time, and I'll make it a lot more. He was just more than 5 hours late. But yeah, we'll do that. I'll add in a few more categories. I'll add in a lot more pop culture, contemporary pop culture, and go from there. I'll probably I'll honor Fanta's request and put a bit of rock and roll, like for bands. That'll be good. And
so we're playing Jeopardy again next week.
Yeah, we'll play Jeopardy again next week, and now we know how it works because that was a trial run. It was a little messy, but now we know how it works.
I'm not taking part.
Yeah,
I'll be the glamorous assistant.
I think Fanta's going to. I think Fanta will more likely do it, or we could just get Dennis on if he wants to join. No, that's what we should do. We should.
A new person. Yeah, we can get him. We could do play Family Fortune or Family Feud.
Family Fortune, okay.
I think you call it Family Feud, David.
Oh, Family Feud, yeah. Well, that's more of a survey thing, so it's like something like name something.
What we need to do is send out a list to all the subscribers that are regular in and say and do the survey.
We'll do this. We'll do the survey, but here's the thing. That could be a little bit tricky in terms of whether people are going to actually reply to that, because we need a lot of people who are able to fill it up. Usually they survey 100 people.
We only need 10.
Yeah, but then it becomes too easy to pick the right response or how many there are.
No, just whatever.
Okay, all right. So we've just crossed over the hour mark. Well.
Oh. And I finished eating.
All right, we finished eating. We finished drinking.
Oh, so I did say I finished drinking. There's still half a pot of tea there.
Well, that'll be for later. That'll be for later. At least we're filling up our. We're hydrating. Well, not really. No, not with tea. No.
No, tea dehydrates.
Oh yeah, yeah. A tea and toast diet. That's actually not the best diet. Especially if you want your B12 and folate. Definitely not a tea and toast diet. No. Oh, and you also lose vitamin C.
He always has some sort of medical tip to put in there, doesn't he?
Well, I mean, I am a doctor. I mean, the doctor knows best sometimes.
Doctor's been taking care of my hand.
See? And it's healing up now because when I put on that antibiotic and steroid cream. But it's healing up faster now. See, look.
And it's not, the wrist is not hurting now, so
that's good.
That's probably the ibuprofen that I took this morning.
Well, it was all it wasn't hurting like before you took
it.
It
was feeling a bit better, wasn't it? It wasn't hurting as much as it was last time.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I think we're gonna call it a day today, and
because I'm going for a fag.
Because she's going for a smoke.
I'm going for a fag.
Yeah, she's going for a fank, aka a smoke. So we're not trying to offend anyone, even though we will.
That is a fag, okay? That's what a fag looks like.
Yeah, so take a hint, all you people out there. Anyways, thank you all for coming in, and I will see you guys later. And we'll probably do a stream tomorrow.
No.
No stream tomorrow? Okay.
No.
That's fine.
Work weekends.
That's good. That's good. That's good. Yeah. So no stream tomorrow. No stream tonight.
Monday.
Most likely Monday on Hen's channel. And I'll see you guys later. Take care.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.